Do you want a little help?
Don't worry about me. Fighting that little beast made me start thinking about the animals I left behind on the island, so I let my guard down. Now to fight like I mean it.
All right. Do you want a little help?
Don't worry about me. Fighting that little beast made me start thinking about the animals I left behind on the island, so I let my guard down. Now to fight like I mean it.
All right. Do you want a little help?
Don't worry about me. Fighting that little beast made me start thinking about the animals I left behind on the island, so I let my guard down. Now to fight like I mean it.
All right.
Baby boys, baby girls, what's going on? It's your boy SKIP.88 here from Blerd over. I know y'all can't see me, my bad. Everything was kind of put out the way. I do apologize for that. But hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? Glad to be back. And yeah, I had to do the intro 3 times because this person I got as a guest is a member of the world's greatest fraternity and organization, which is Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, founded January 9th, 1914 on the campus of Howard University in Washington, D.C. Yeah, not paper, still know my stuff. But I've been getting a lot of Sigmas on here lately. This is pretty good. We live by that motto: culture for service, service for humanity, talented expression. We kind of don't believe in that time value because we always start on CPT time, but it's okay though. It's okay. We learned it though. We learned it. But glad to be back. Happy to see y'all, man. Can't wait for this interview. It's gonna be good. I'm excited for it because this brother right here, known for a while. He didn't tell me the stuff he was doing until like I saw like, oh, he got a novel. So gotta get him on. This book is amazing. We're gonna introduce him. Cannot wait for y'all to meet him. This is going to be an awesome interview. If you got some creators out there, kids that want to be a comic book writer, a novel writer, tell them to come watch this interview because he can give you some points, some tips, what it takes, what's the ideal process behind it. So y'all come check him out. And also stay tuned because Blerd Over will be bringing back African American Comic Expo 2025 at the A.G. Gaston Boys and Girls Club. It's going to be the second year. We're going to make it big. It's going to be bigger and better. So y'all come out, participate, tell your friends about it. Flyers will be going out in the city of Birmingham soon. You can go ahead and get your tickets now. Tickets will be $10. 10. For my sign language people, this is $10. And kids 6 and below can get in free. So African American Comic Expo 2025. Hosted by Blerd Over at the A.G. Gaston Boys and Girls Club, the second year that Blerd Over is doing it, and the only African American, the only Black comic book convention in Birmingham. It may be small now, but sooner or later, God's will is going to be big. And hopefully, the brother I'm gonna bring up is going to be there to participate in it. And yeah, man. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Fatality.
I don't know why I hit that button. I just feel like hitting buttons. Yeah, so if you want to comment, you can put the comments in the comment section or wherever you're watching it, and I will pull the comments up and we can see your comment. Please don't let it be anything ignorant because I'm gonna pull it up. We're gonna read it out loud. So please don't misspell any words because we're gonna pull it up. So please, so you got some kind of education. All right. Without further ado, let's bring our special guest up in here and let's get this thing started. Without further ado, everybody, let's introduce our special guest. How you doing, sir? What's going on with you?
All right, doing all right. How about yourself, man?
Man, I can't complain. Just happy to be here. You know, every day
Amen.
is a day above ground.
Okay, especially in these times.
Yeah,
Time
what you say? You can't say that out loud because I know what you're talking about. So
Yeah.
thank God I ain't got a cyber truck, but that's beside the point. But yeah, happy to have you on, bro. It's been a
Great
minute.
to be on, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciate this. I'm very much honored because I've been knowing about Blerd for a while now. I'm like, and when you approached me about this, I was like, you want me where? Doing what? Okay. You're Blerd royalty, so of course, naturally, I would do this.
He being modest. I ain't really. I'm still a nobody. Try to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. Yes, Father. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm happy to say that, bro. Like I said, man. Hey, Sigma's doing it. You know, we live by that motto: culture for service, service for humanity, man. But
of course,
introduce yourself. Let the good people know who you are, bro.
All right. Well, hey everybody. I am Jamar Jackson. I am 33 years old. I don't know why I said my age, but hey, I said it. I am a self-published author. I'm working in the realm of sci-fi and fantasy. My first book is entitled Celestial Elementals. It is about 6 Black young adults who live in Atlanta and they get superpowers. They are the next set of warriors that have to fight this long war between the devil and the God's forces, and they have to be able to maintain the balance of good and evil, not save it, but just maintain it from this centuries-old demon who's hell-bent on being a king. So that's me. And that's what I do. That's what I write.
Nah, wait a minute. I ain't know about all that. They from Atlanta. They fighting the devil and God force. Wait a minute. We got let's back up. We got a lot to unpack on that.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And they're the very first all-black team in centuries. So add that to it.
And the crazy part, they from Atlanta. What part of Atlanta they from?
They're all over.
Oh wow.
We got some from Bankhead, we got some from Buckhead, we got some from Decatur. Like they're all over the place. So
wow, boy. If this don't sound like a pilot for the new Power Rangers, I swear we need this like quick, fast, in a hurry. So and you said they fighting the devil and they fighting against God.
So basically, the devil presents this emissary, and he is the guy that stands over every single team. Every team, basically every 500 years he reappears. He fights a new team. God picks a new team every year, but this is the very first all-black team in ever. And so they are tasked with fighting him and preserving the balance of good and evil.
All right. That sounds amazing. So thanks. we gonna have a lot to talk about. Ooh, Jesus. Yeah. I swear. Every time you just hear that story, you just gotta Wow. You actually dug deep about this story. I think this is like the first that's ever been done. And of course, you know, leave it up to a Sigma to be the first of doing everything. No. So man, thank you for being on, bro. That was a great introduction. I can't wait to get in more into it. And everybody, you can see right here, celestial elementals, and you can see it. And it's amazing. And you see, so we got somebody wearing a white suit, yellow suit, baby blue, green, red, blue. It's just amazing. The cover alone would take you away. That's about the cover. It is awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Everybody stay because this gonna keep popping up every now and then, so y'all can know what's going on. So yeah, I'm trying some new stuff, so y'all work with me. You know, it's technology, so I'm working my best. But man, thank you for coming on, bro. I really do appreciate this. And then, like the first question, I always ask the people that I interview, I'm gonna ask you the same thing. So, Sensei J or Jamar Jackson, that's what you want to call. What makes you a Blerd?
What makes me a Blerd is my love for everything geeky, nerdy, sci-fi, fantasy, out of this world. Anything that can take me out of this world, I love it. Anything that's a break, I love it. I'm sitting in my office right now. Y'all can see there's like 2 posters right here for Guardians of the Galaxy and Demon Slayer. But like on the other side of this camera, it's like a treasure trove of everything nerdy I've ever loved in my life. And you know, even that with that growing up, there's a whole lot of stuff like from my childhood in this room. So that's what makes me a Blerd. Yeah.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that. And I kind of messed up on something. I don't know why did I do this. But here we go. We're back. All right. So for the people what I messed up on, I forgot to go live on Instagram. So now everybody's gonna come into this part. So that was my bad, but be on the catch up, people. Let's follow it. Let's follow. If you're on Twitch and YouTube, you know what's going on. For the people that's on Instagram now, they like, hey, what is this? Yeah, this is an interview with my boy Jamar Jackson, the author of Celestial Elementals. Like I said, and boom, this is the book here. Boom. So everybody on Instagram can see now. So
awesome. So yes. So this is Celestial Elementals. It is about 6 Black young adults who live in Atlanta and get superpowers from God. They are the next set of warriors tasked with fighting a centuries-old demon to preserve the balance of light and dark within the universe. So this is a universal thing. And they have to preserve the whole lineage. Otherwise, darkness takes over and everything goes to. But yeah, you know what I mean.
Boom, there we is. We back at it. So everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. And like I said, this is an awesome interview, man. Like we can't really deep dive more into it because like the plot of it sounds amazing. And like I said, he already gave his definition of why he is Blerd. Now I'm gonna ask him, how do you feel and what do you think about the word and term Blerd?
I feel like it's much more empowering and encasing of what we as Black people are, and what as Black people who enjoy things outside of the quote unquote norm. Yeah. That, but also it's like there's always this stigma with Black people not being, or some people might be like, oh, you're in the anime, you're in the cartoons, you're in the Marvel, you're in the DC. That's weird stuff. That's kid stuff. Why are you all in it? And I'm like, no, that's just stuff that means like I have an expanded imagination and I have a different palette. You know what I mean? Right. Like it's good stuff to watch because there are deeper meanings in that stuff, and it's also just great to watch because it's an escape from the norm. It's escape from the regular. You can learn a few things. You can learn some empathy. You can learn some life lessons. Watching that kind of stuff. So that to me that's everything that it encompasses. When I hear that word, it's like I know where I can find my people. You know what I mean? So
I feel that. Yeah. I like that answer. Especially how they say, the imagination, because yes, we grown, yes, we adults, but people, once you become of age, they think that you have to let your imagination go, which is not true. You got to keep it up because you got to keep it sound, keep yourself like remember what you're coming from and keep you sound as a kid.
Exactly. I don't get that. Like you have to have something to keep you grounded and nourish your inner child. Like right. There's something from childhood and nostalgia that I feel like everybody should be in tune with in order to keep them grounded. Because being an adult is not always cracked up what it's meant to be. Mamma mia! But yes, definitely.
It's so ghetto here. Please, if you kids, stay young.
If you can, okay. If you can do it, stay there.
But man, because But you know, by us doing this, we are already outside the norm because he said you got two black males on here that's talking about stuff that's nerdy and geeky. And as you can see, some of y'all can see behind me, I got my One Piece flag, my Jotaro, and Josuke. And as y'all can see it, my Dragon Ball. But you know, this is not what we do because we are black men and we are black men. We are not supposed to do this. We're supposed to be focused on other things. But
Right.
what's wrong with taking a different spin, like having a different outlook of life, like do something different? And this is what we're doing. And like I said, like most people, kids to now cannot do this because this is not what black people do. So,
Right.
Jackson, for me saying that is to ask you this: as you know, growing up as a kid, what was that first love that brought you into the nerd community? Was it a comic book, video game? You seen that favorite toy? You seen somebody dress up as your favorite character? And did you experience any kind of hate or bullying while being a black nerd?
So for me, I think it is video games. I play about like I'm a Nintendo kid. Grew up on Super Mario. So exactly. And then from Super Mario, I think the next thing for me was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. After Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Exactly. Shout out to Donatello. After Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then after that, Power Rangers just reshaped my whole world.
There we go.
I feel like Power Rangers has stuck with me for like it's the longest thing I think I've stuck with. I have so much Power Ranger memorabilia. Power Rangers and Pokemon is just all over this house. So I feel like those are the two things that led, but that got me here. It's like my love for I love Nintendo. I love Power Rangers. I love Pokemon. So those are the main things that started me out in my Blerd journey, and it just kept growing as I figured out more things and I learned more things and saw new series and got into anime. So yeah, those were the things that started me off, and I think that yeah, growing up I did face some backlash because of course other kids are like, man, why you still like Power Rangers? Why you still like this? You should be into this stuff. You should be into this stuff. You're childish. You want to be a kid. And I'm like, I just like what I like. I just like what I like. But yeah, I definitely got picked on for it. But also at the same time, you know what? Great for if you want to pick on me for that, you go right ahead. I'm still gonna do me because if I like something, I like it, and that's just that on that. If it's not hurting or harming anybody, why in the world am I gonna stop doing something because you don't like it and it's not harming anybody? If I like it and it ain't killing nobody, I'm gonna stop. So yeah, I did face some obstacles when it came to me being a Blerd, but at the same time, as soon as I graduated, it was so different because once you get onto a university campus, everything opens up.
Boy, I swear, because shout out to that Roll Tide one time. Shout out to the Roll Tide people. I didn't go there. I just rolled past by there. I went there. And that's I went there for a football game. But yeah, my brother, he went there, graduated, got his degree. What was your degree in anyway at Alabama?
So my undergraduate was in MIS, Management Information Systems.
MIS. Ooh, okay, yeah, break that down. I'm done.
So basically, it's like the combination of business and technology. Most people go for like a computer science degree and they learn like a whole lot of math and they learn like a whole lot of algorithms and stuff. MIS kind of combined the fields of computer science and business and smashed them into one to give you more options and also open up a different world in terms of like options for work and jobs and things of that nature. So when I graduated, I got a job right at General Motors as a software developer. And I've been at General Motors, Microsoft, and now I'm at a different company and I'm a business analyst now. And so it's like I've been in the tech side, I've been in the business side, I've been everywhere. So, but it just gave me a lot of versatility in that. And I'm a techie anyway, so it fits right in.
There it is. Man, doing it.
Trying.
I just became a police officer because I want to help chicks serve people. You know, I could have did the other, but I don't like school like that. But I'm not telling y'all. If you want to go to college, go to college. And you know what? college may not be for everybody, and that's okay.
I'm going to be honest with everybody. I don't like school either. I don't like school either, but I do have a master's degree. I went. That's as far as I'm gonna go. I'm never gonna go get a doctorate. So don't feel bad. If you feel like if you feel like you can do school, do school. I did school and work at the same time. It damn near killed me. Yeah.
Now, we not saying don't go to school. We not saying that. We won't
not
go to school. No, we ain't saying that. But
yes.
if you can learn the trade, do something productive, keep yourself occupied. Just do something.
Trades are making more than the undergraduate degrees nowadays. And it's a lot of trades. You just get that certificate and you go about your business. You start your business and you break that in. So I'm just saying, but you need to learn something. Learn something.
These are facts. These are straight facts, man. So moving along, man. So what inspired you? How did you get the motivation of making this novel?
So for me, it became about two things. I think the first thing is just like back in like 2016, 2017, my interest got piqued after watching, I think, the 2017 Power Rangers movie.
Okay.
And I was like, I want to do something of my own that's sort of inspired through that. And I've always loved Power Rangers, but it's like, you've never really seen an all-black team. We've never gotten an all-black team. And I was chilling in the bed one day and I had like the worst day at work. And it's like, one of them days when everybody gets on your nerves and everything's starting to come down on you and the work is piling up and it's just like, oh my God, all these demons. So I'm just chilling in my bed and I'm just imagining. I'm chilling in my bed and I'm just imagining like this black boy in like a Nike Tech Ninja outfit and he's fighting a demon. And that's where Celestial Elementals got started for me. And also with that, it's like I've always been I like to call myself a contemporary Christian. I don't follow that book to the T because there's a lot of things in there. I ain't gonna get into it. But like I said, I feel like I've always been like a thing of like, if there is a God, he loves us all. That's just it, point blank period. And so I wanted to combine those two ideas and make something that kind of speaks to my people. And it's more so rooted in like mental health. It's more so rooted in togetherness. It's more so rooted in how can we find ways to stop fighting each other and work together. And this is something greater than us where we have no choice but to work together and figure these things out and make the best of it. Otherwise, we're going to be the ones that ended the world in a sense. So, and I just really wanted them to go through this whole thing of where they have to be together. So, because we find so many reasons to fight each other, light skin versus dark skin, HBCU versus PWI, Jergens versus Dove, whatever the case may be. It's like everybody finds we find too many reasons to fight and not enough to unite. So, and that's what I really wanted to do with this book. So,
well, bro, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that part because it was one time that we did find a time we united as one, and that was on August the 5th at good old Montgomery, the Montgomery Bro.
I'm done.
Boy, if we didn't,
it's an unforgettable moment of Black unity. You will.
I think we need to do more of that. I mean, not the violence part, but, if you buck, we will nuck.
That part. And that's all I'm saying. That part.
Because looking at the the characters in it took me back to that day of Montgomery. Kind of like, okay, I could see everybody. Right here, you got the guy in the white. That's the chairman. You got my brother in the blue. That's the one that was swimming. You got the red and the green guy. That's the ones that came off the boat and went to them. Then you got the sisters that went mollywhopping on the two other Karens. Beautiful, beautiful representation.
Perfect.
I should have said that shit. I'm not saying that. That's my representation.
I love that. No, I love that. That is perfect. Oh my God.
I didn't think about it. The blue, the blue ore around them, that's the guy throwing up the hat. That's the call. That's how I look at it.
I have ascended.
Oh, let me say, I'm not gonna ruin your beautiful masterpiece.
Oh, no, you're great, man. That is awesome. I love it.
But man, that is awesome. Like, because you never, like, if you can name me, besides the milestone comments, name me another Black all group that we actually seen superheroes together.
What's the Jeopardy music?
I can give you this. There we go. We just think
No.
It hasn't been that many.
I don't know. I can't. System overload.
And it's not that many. We really can't name none besides milestone comments, and then we got we got your status shots, we got your Miles Morales, we got Voodoo, Blue Marvel, Icon. We got those people, and they come together every now and then, but we don't actually sit here and see like a whole team like we see the Avengers, we see Fantastic Four, we see X-Force, but we don't see an all-Black team. And why is it? Why do you think? Because once we make something, of course, we on a day and age where people are these keyboard thugs, these keyboard gangsters, and then you make something like this, it get criticized, and of course, when they don't like it, they don't want to produce it.
Right.
So, have you ever faced any criticism, or had anybody came to you wrong because of your work?
Oh yeah. I feel like I've been criticized by different sets of people. One of the main criticisms just basically is like, oh, your writing's good, but give more depth, give more exposition, give more of this, give more of that. Like, I had somebody that was like, oh, if you're writing about, people in the ghetto, describe the ghetto. And I'm like, I'm writing for Black people. They don't know what that is. I don't
Like, say that again, what they said?
So basically somebody came to me and said, hey, if you're gonna write about the ghetto, explain the ghetto. I'm like, this is a book about Black people for Black people. If other people joined into it, great. But if you want to look that, go figure that out for yourself. I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and be like the rough streets of Peachtree, like I'm the industrial. I'm like, why would I no? So it's so those certain criticisms, and then just the whole thing of like, oh well, you're incorporating this, or you're incorporating Christianity, or you're incorporating different kind of characters that people normally wouldn't want to see. And I'm just like, okay, but that's the whole point, like diversity. Like I think people are so afraid of diversity, and it's just funny to me because it's like, why? No one is taking anything away from you. People are just presenting things for other people that look like them. And if you were to look deep enough in this, you might be able to find a message yourself that you could relate to, or you can grab something from. It's not about just seeing yourself, because if you just want something to be seen, you can look up anywhere and see that. The thing is, about a lot of these things are about the messages. A lot of people don't want to grasp that. They just want to see a lot of things, shooting across the screen and laser beams and all this other good stuff. So, if that's what you want, that's what you want. But hey, I'm writing for me and my people. I'm writing to get a message out, and I'm writing for a brighter day, a brighter side, a brighter scene. So, but yeah, the criticism, I feel like they're always going to come. And also, I feel like two things. Like, when it comes to the industry, it's like people are always shooting those ideas down because they feel like, oh, Hollywood's gotten afraid of new things, first of all. Second of all, because they want something true, true and tried and true, or the proven methods.
Right.
And the next thing is just like I feel like a lot of people are or have ideas to make things, and because of the way society looks at them, they've been shunned out to explore them or go in depth with them. I've seen people who I've heard of people who have these ideas for great sci-fi or fantasy things, and they don't execute them. And I realized a lot of it's because of what society has done to them, as in holding them back or keeping them away from certain things, or just being like, or feeling like that pressure because a black man coming out with this. Why in the world would I want to, see that or whatever? But then I look at people like I don't know if you know Ian Cordy Jones.
I heard today.
Yeah. Ian Cordy Jones did some writing for Steven Universe, but he also did he created OKKO on Cartoon Network. And that's a black man who made something amazing and did not care what anybody said. But I actually absolutely love that cartoon. But it's just like that's just like one example. I'm pretty sure there are more. But just to be like, sometimes you just have to fight against that.
Right.
And if you don't fight against that, you might be missing out because you never know you never know the story you're telling might be touching someone, or it might be needed by someone and they're not hearing it or seeing it or getting it. So you should just do it just for the fact that you might be able to reach someone and change their life. And not even change their life, give them something they can, walk with their life. So
I respect it. I like that. I like what you said, like make something that would reach and touch people, because nowadays we have a few things, but we also live in a society like where we just want to see action. We want to see blasts. We want to see fights. But when it gets to a deep concept, like to a deep, like real life situation, some people say, okay, this is too woke. I really don't like this. Like, where's the fighting? But when you have fighting, you can be saying like, okay, so what they really fighting about? And then now we got to go back and tell the story. Now say, okay, why are you telling the story?
Exactly.
Y'all need to make up your mind. What do y'all want?
And that's the thing. I think everybody's like they say, everybody's a critic. And I'm like, yeah.
At the end of the day.
Especially because we live in a world now of like everybody, like social media has gotten everybody to the point where it's like, I'm ready to criticize. I'm ready to be a warrior. I'm ready to fight without I having to actually fight. If I can destroy you online, if I can destroy you in a review, I got you. Like if I can, you know what I'm saying? Like if I can bring that kind of chaos and control your life, then yes, great for me. But I think a lot of people, there are a subset of some people who do still look for that empathy and do still look for that message. Just like Wicked. Wicked came out a few months ago and just totally bowled over everybody, and everybody's like, oh my god, it's so good. And like there's so many messages in it. And like I'm like, it's the wokest thing ever. And I'm seeing grown men cry watching it. And I'm like, maybe there are some people still out there that need these messages. And so that's why you keep going. Because you never know who you might be touching. So that's a prime example right there.
But you like to say at the end of the day, say, man, don't cry. I say, man, I'll be boo-hoo.
Man, if you don't boo-hoo, because let me tell you something. That's what all our parents did, our grandparents did. Oh, you got to be a man. You got to be tough. You got to be Johnny Bravo. You do all that and you're going to end up dead. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it. You're going to end up done. I'm saying it like that. You're going to end up done sitting around trying to contain your emotions, trying to suppress it. You're gonna go very quickly, and you're gonna build some very bad habits out of suppressing your emotions.
That's that part. Because like you said in your novel, that you said that like your novel also touches about mental health.
Oh yes, definitely.
So like, but why did you put mental health like issues inside your novel?
Because I feel like Black people shy away from it. Point blank and simple. I feel like it's this strange, and I'm gonna say it too. It's a white narrative. It's a white supremacist narrative. Like, oh, like Black folks shouldn't be going. You're crazy if you go to a therapist. You're crazy if you need psychiatric help. No, we all have trauma, and we need to find ways to manage that. Right. And sometimes you can't manage trauma on your own because depending on kind of level of trauma you have, you might need a therapist, and that's okay. You might need somebody to help you, give you the tools to help manage your life while you deal with your trauma. And because we always want to like, oh, that hurt me, but it is what it is. No, it's not what it is. If it hurts you, feel that. Go through it. Like, experience it. Like, don't push it and suppress it down. You're gonna mess around and do something to your body because of your mental. Your mental will affect your body. Like, if you want to believe that this thing will affect the whole thing. Okay, don't shy away from your mental because you think, oh, okay, yeah, that's just something that happened to me in my mind and I'm crazy and all this other stuff. No, get help. Seek help if you can. Seek therapy because there's a whole bunch of narcissists running around thinking they right, and it's all because they don't want to have the self-awareness because they've never gotten the self-awareness because a whole lot of emotional stuff happened. They suppress it and they don't talk to nobody about it. They just keep going patterns and circles and boop, you're in the grave.
Well, you said something. I swear.
Just saying. I'm just saying, man. We'll put ourselves in the early graves trying to suppress our emotions, trying to not feel, trying to not be honest with ourselves, trying to do all this stuff to prove I'm a man. And what does that mean? And what are they gonna do? Well, that ain't gonna do nothing for you. I'm telling you. Like, go out and figure these things out. Go find you a therapist. Find you a Black therapist. Find you somebody that can relate to you and you can talk about things and they can help give you guidance and methods and breathing techniques and all that good stuff that help you along the way. And ain't nothing wrong with you if you need that help along the way. That's one thing everybody wants to scare you off about. No. We all need help.
That part. That's the whole. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. And going back to your book, because as you said, because you put religion into it, and
oh yeah,
those religious people out there saying like, oh, this is abomination to God, or then you got the other sides like, well, I really don't believe in a. I'm not even saying because I don't want to get straight down, but you know what they be saying. You believe in a. Yeah,
I know what they be saying, and it's just like, oh, the way some Black folks will put religion above their own people is so. The white man love it. Mm-hmm. Like the way y'all put religion over people sometimes, because it's just a thing of like it's a thing of classism. It's a thing of I'm better than you. It's a thing of no. It's finger wagging. It's so much, and because my thing is I use it as a vehicle to drive the story along, but I'm not in there hammering down any commandment. I'm not in there. Everything in that book is about empathy in the story. There ain't nothing in that book that's going to be like, oh, well, the Bible said. No, I'm not doing that because at the end of the day, that book has gotten a lot of people shunned out of homes. That book has gotten a lot of people, kicked out of churches. That book has gotten a lot of people messed up trying to follow something or trying to mimic something or replicate something. And it's like, you got your own path. You got your own path. If anything, the Bible's a guidebook. It's not a rule book. And if you follow it like a rule book, you might be miserable.
And then, what people don't know, Bible actually has a acronym to it. And if you know the acronym, it's technically a guide. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. Bible. It's just a guide. But in your book, he said, because God chooses six people, right?
Mm-hmm.
6 people every so often to make a new team. So my question, why did God choose 6 melanated African Americans?
So for most of the years that's gone past by, it's been just like I'm going to choose this white team. I'm going to choose this Latin team. I'm going to choose this Asian team. I'm going to choose this. I'm going to just pick a subset of people and like, this is the team. If my book, I'm like, this is the first all-Black team because God was like, y'all been through enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to put y'all through this, but I'm going to have to put y'all through this because I think y'all going to be my last hope. So that's why he chooses these 6 people in general. So, and they do some pretty amazing things. And I think they're going to be the first team to do a lot of amazing feats that a whole bunch of the other teams couldn't do. Prior to this team, the team before them, they were Japanese.
Okay.
And everyone, there was one team member from that team that survived, and he serves as their mentor.
Okay.
So,
okay. Now, let me ask you this. What are their powers?
So, like the book says, celestial elementals. So each person controls an element. In the white, we have Ray, who is the lead of the team, and he controls light. And all these are divine kinesis, basically. So divine electrokinesis, divine aerokinesis, all that. So in the yellow, we have Kalia, who controls lightning.
Okay.
In the light blue, we have Vieira, who controls air or wind. In the green, we have Dontrell, who controls earth. In the dark blue, we have Vincent, who controls water. And in the red, we have Ezekiel, who controls fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Because everybody says, well, they black. I know one of them got some kind of electricity power. And
of course.
And my thing, why do we always get electricity power? Like
I feel like
what they trying to say? We don't pay our bills. I pay my bills.
For me, when I think about the elements of the world, because a lot of people just stick to the main 4 of water, air, earth, and fire. Right. For me, I'm like, we're in modern times, and electricity runs everything that we need to power the world. It's part of inventions, part of like life. And also it shoots across the sky, and it's just the same as the water and the air does when there's a storm. So I feel like it's also in parts of those elements. I feel like, and I included light because light serves as more of like the energy of love. And so with each elemental, they have their element, but in order to master their element, they have to overcome certain obstacles of their life. Let's take, for example, Kalia. Kalia is much more. She's a procrastinator, and she doesn't really like to go for things like she's studying law, but she really doesn't want to do that. But in order for her to control her lightning or her lightning powers or her element, she has to learn how to be more active, be more focused, and go after that, and go after the things she wants. So your elements are determined, or the control of your elements are controlled by your emotions. So.
Okay, I like that. And basically, because throughout the years, like you said, you had a all-white team, you had the Latino team, you had the Japanese, you had the Indians, and things like this. So, and then now you're saying, God said, I saw enough. Like, I think it's time for y'all to come and be a part and to do more.
Right.
And in this book, does it give like the backstories of each character and what are they striving to do?
Yes. So you get that. You get some connections with a lot of them. There's a lot of mess going on. So Kalia and Vieira are best friends. They've been best friends for a while. They go to the same college. Just like Ezekiel and Dontrell, green and red. They're frat brothers.
Mm-hmm.
They also live together. They've been friends for a long time. And another connection is that red and blue are brothers. But the connection with them is also it's kind of strange because there's some things going on there and they haven't really been resolved. So they're fighting through that too. The only person here that kind of does not share a connection with them all is Ray, which is at the top. And he's just coming into this, and he's the oldest one of them. So he kind of serves also like not only just like a leader, but also kind of like a father figure to them too.
Okay.
So he's kind of like trying to help navigate things with them and be a good leader at the same time, while also dealing with a lot of internal conflicts within the team. So.
Okay. And you also said, we got to go back. All of them are living in the great Atlanta,
Mhm.
the Hollywood of the South.
Right.
I'm surprised. You know what? It'd be so fun. I'm surprised Tyler Perry make an interest in some kind of way.
I wouldn't be surprised if I get a knock on my door or email tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, okay. What's next?
Is that Madea? That's like, oh wow.
Oh God.
And then, like you said, because you said all of them got a connection. They best friends, frat brothers, and you got the father figure. Like, because we know Power Rangers, high school kids, which back then, if you look at it, you had like maybe 5, 6 kids leaving high school just to fight.
Yep.
Sound like a public school, but
yeah.
So, like in this, are they in college? Some have jobs, they working, or how's their lives like? Being black and being a superhero, but you can't have a superhero outfit on. Like, how do they get treated if they not in their uniform?
Right. So it's so Kalia, Vieira, Dontrell, and Ezekiel are still in school. Ray and Vincent are the only two that aren't. Ray works a job and Vincent kind of works a job. It's not. Okay. I don't give too much detail about what Vincent does, but they have like this thing of like they have they just have this thing of like they're living their lives so like before all this happens, they're just in their day-to-day routines, and then once this happens, it kind of envelops them, and it kind of becomes their thing. They take it on like instantly because it's like, okay, this is very important. We kind of don't know what's going on here. We need to figure it out. So let's work together to figure it out and do the best that we can with what, and especially knowing that what we have to face is coming up on us very soon. We need to work fast. So they kind of take to it. It's kind of like you know what? Let's just do it because we don't know what's going on. We have these things now that we have to figure out because otherwise we're going to just sit around and make messes of our daily lives anyway with the things we have, because you're going to see that within the book. But like, it's a thing of like, let's take this on and let's learn about it and let's figure out and let's go, go along with it. So, but yeah, okay. 4 in school for now, and 2 are out of school. And it's kind of like a thing of they get together and they train and they figure things out and they meet up and through little small steps they become friends. So
okay. So now I also said in this novel that they are fighting a ancient demon, which I'm pretty sure that they fighting the devil.
Well, it's not exactly the devil. So there was another question I meant to ask you earlier, but I can explain it now. So in my universe, God and the devil kind of entered a pact. They said neither of us are going to step foot in the universe because if we fight within the universe, it's going to reset the universe. It's a whole it's a whole new universe, and life has to start again anew. We don't want to do that. We don't want to take away from the lives that are there. So there's only this balance of good and evil. There's only just to make the playing field evil. And we have people who grow up and go on, but we only have influence of that. Okay, we do not directly step in and do anything. But the devil, of course, is like, I don't care about that. So he sends someone. He imbues one of his demons with great power and sends him to the earth. And so, in response, all the elements that are within the earth or in the world, or the ones that are more primary, or the ones that are viewed more important, God builds a team of 6 in order to combat that demon. And that happens every 500 years.
Okay.
So some people get imbued with power and every 500 years. And in the book, you find out why it's every 500 years. So you have to read to find that out.
So, and people want to know if they want a copy of the book, where can they go and get a copy of this awesome novel?
So it's on Amazon, it's at Barnes & Noble, it's at Apple Books, but my website is tceseries.com. That's tceseries.com. Also, if you can't do that, TCE Books, TCEBOOKS.com. It'll bring you to tceseries.com, which is my website. There you can click the order button. It'll show you all your options. You can get digital, you can get paperback, you can get hardcover. And also there's an audiobook. And within the audiobook, I narrated and voice acted that. So
man did it all. He did it all.
you know, it was just fun. It was fun, honestly. Like it was one of those things. It's like I've always been kind of animated in general, and I just wanted, and like I was like, this will save me money, but also this will be fun. So
I met him in person. This is true.
he knows.
True. This is true. So, and moving along. So, I see that you have something written on the board.
Oh yeah. Let me see if I can. So you can see it like this. But you guys can see.
Boom.
Celestial Elementals 2 is in progress. So now I'm working on book 2.
It is.
And book 2 has been, I think, a little bit funner, a little bit more funner. I'm really getting into the nitty-gritty of my writing this time around in book 2. And I'm really focusing on a lot of description, a lot of work. So as you're reading, you kind of build the scene in your head.
Okay.
Or is it going to be read to you, because I do plan on doing the audio book again, but this time I'm going to go to a studio and do it instead of doing it in here in this room. Because I'm telling you, man, trying to do all that stuff by yourself is a lot.
What you say?
Man, but definitely, writing book 2 has been a challenge, but also a lot of fun, because like the way I'm having things connect, old stories, the way I'm setting up things for new stories, it's gonna be, I'm ready to get it finished, but I'm also very much having my fun while I get it finished.
Hey, I don't blame you, bro, but it sounds awesome. I cannot wait to get my copy.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
I'm just saying, should have got it like yesterday, but that's neither here nor there. Most of it was my fault. It was. I forgot to say it. It's a lot of stuff I'm doing. I should have been sending my address.
And that's okay. We all got a lot of stuff going. So
yeah, we do. So, and I can see on your wall also. I see, is that the good old Guardians of the Galaxy and Demon Slayer?
Yeah. Actually, so I'm gonna you want to do a room tour real quick, because I can move this camera.
This will make an awesome interview. Yes, let's get a room tour.
Cool. So we're gonna move this camera around. Y'all gonna see my office. So starting over here. Right. So starting over here, over in this corner of the room, a Steven Universe shield.
Yes,
it is.
Awesome.
Shout out to Rose Quartz. Shout out to Steven Universe. I absolutely love that show. I don't care what anybody says. That is like my favorite cartoon of all time in my book. But over here, keep going. We got Pokemon stuff galore. Every time I complete the game, I buy a set of badges.
Pause. Wait. Let's pause for it. Do you got all the badges?
Everything up the Galar. I don't have the badges from Scarlet and Violet. Well,
okay.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I have. But yeah, you see Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, and Galar. See, y'all know if anybody knows, Gen 7 didn't have any badges. Gen 7 didn't have any badges. They had whatever. So
Bruh.
That's that on that. Also, you can see a little Digivice and the Red Ranger sword right there. Also down there you can see, season 4 to be exact, because that was my favorite. Have those Orca Yu-Gi-Oh cards down there, and there's a big old Fuecoco.
Wait, you said I see the Yu-Gi-Oh. I guess I know that's the Blue Eyes White Diamond Dragon right there, isn't it?
No, those are actually the Egyptian god cards. I have them on display. So I bought like a little fake set of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that kind of mimic the anime, and I wanted to put them up to be like on display, like how the Egyptian god cards were on display. I'm that nerdy.
I ain't gonna lie, because every time, I bet you got a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue Eyes. I know there's other people in the show besides Blue Eyes White Dragon, right?
Dark magicians. There's elemental heroes. There's all kinds of different dragons.
Y'all gonna stop disrespecting my boy, Dark Magician. Y'all gonna stop disrespecting him.
Dark Magician deserves all the respect. Okay, that card carried Yuga for 5 years straight. Please,
man, what?
Come on. But yeah, so and then over here, a whole bunch of Power Ranger stuff you can see. So literally the morphers, I have Tommy, a little memorandum of Tommy up there with the Falcon Zord in his helmet, and also his morpher from the movie. You can see the Ninja Megazord up there. I have the poster over in the corner. And my favorite morpher on this little red stand is the Zeonizer from Power Rangers Zeo, which is like right after Mighty Morphin. Well, not right after, because they did Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers. Yeah. But the Zeo is my absolute favorite season, so I had to get a stand for that morpher. And also you can see the Funko Pops over there.
Okay.
From the Funko Pops from the 2017 movie. Below that, Steven Universe, everything. Below that, a little bit more Pokemon. And at the bottom, Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Over here in the corner, you can see a little Harry Potter right there on the door. I'm a Gryffindor. If anyone cares, I'm a Gryffindor with a Wildcat Patronus, and I have a a Sycamore wand with a Phoenix core.
Wait.
My Harry Potter stats.
We not finna pass forward like what you just said. You didn't say, because I feel disrespected. So
what?
You know what?
What did I say? What did I do?
I gotta put the color of my house in the background so you know it's real. Let me get on screen so y'all can see this. I'm gonna have to put the color on for y'all.
Please do.
This is the best house right here. Hold on, y'all tripping. Yeah.
Put
that green right there.
Of course you are Slytherin.
Yeah, let's put it right there.
Nah,
big S's.
No, big G's in the house. You know what I'm saying? And then so over here you see the little Power Ranger, the Power Rangers movie, because that's literally my favorite movie of all time. Y'all can say it's corny, y'all can say it's old, y'all can say whatever. I love that movie.
I love that movie. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Quote it word for word.
Who say they don't like it?
It's a lot of people. You know the people with no imagination. And then over here, this is my mural to Kill La Kill. That anime affected me in ways. I know it's some people view it as goofy, over the top. I really love Kill La Kill. I feel like Kill La Kill is a great story about family and togetherness, found family.
You know what?
Especially the themes of the show. I'm not gonna spoil anything because I want people to experience for themselves. But yeah,
people gonna judge me. I never watched that anime.
You should give it a try. Give it a try.
Somebody said that about Bleach, and that didn't work out.
Bruh. Yeah. Bleach didn't do anything for you.
No, God, please, no.
He said Bleach didn't do anything for you.
I should have watched it then. When the fight was real, but now I'm trying to go back. Now it's kind of like, I gotta watch it. It's so dry.
And also you got to get through a lot of filler. A lot of filler.
That's what I know.
Kill La Kill is one season, one done, 24 episodes, and I have never seen somebody do this many twists in an anime before, in a short form anime like this. So
I'm gonna have to check that out. Kill La Kill.
Kill La Kill. I love Kill La Kill. That is, you go scissor blade right there if you can see it. My screen's in the way. But yeah, that's the scissor blade from the show. And then over in this corner is my Marvel corner.
Hey.
So these are my Marvel Funko Pops. I have the Infinity Gauntlet that Tony or basically Hulk used. I got all the Funkos and everything. But yeah, this is my office. There's some more stuff I have downstairs, but downstairs is more tame. It's more just like here's a sneak peek of me. But yeah, that's my office.
Okay. Oh man, this is cool. This is awesome. Well, bro, I got some good news. Are you ready for the good news?
What's the good news?
We have made it to the hour mark of this awesome interview.
Oh, hey, let's go. Woo.
Oh,
the expedition right on my throat. Sorry.
It wasn't bad, was it?
No.
Pretty good. Anybody that's tuning in right now, this is the author, Jamar Jackson of Celestial Elementals.
Yes.
We're gonna put this up for y'all so y'all can see this. Let's do this.
Black young adults must band together to harness their elemental powers and restore balance to the universe.
Boom. Yeah, I gotta check that out. Yeah, I gotta check that out. Because before we go, I'm gonna let the people know where they can find it again.
So you can visit tcebooks.com. That's tcebooks.com. You can find me on Instagram _SenseiJ _SENSEIJAY. And you can follow me there for more if you wanted more personal updates or anything. I post about my writing every now and again and just update people like, this is where I am on the book. But if you want to purchase a copy of the first book, you can go to tcebooks.com. There you can find plenty of many options from Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, Apple Books, and also options for audiobook listening. So,
boom, there it is, man, because this is awesome. Like I said, we want more Black characters, and boom, there's another one. Because looking at the cover, mostly all these could be a good cosplay. I swear it can. Y'all could be killing the game right now.
Oh man, I'm going to send you their original concepts. You're gonna, because this was great. Okay, I'm gonna say this. This is great. Okay. I like my cover, but I'm going to be looking. I'm looking for new graphic designers to build another cover, because I'm also looking for another graphic designer for book 2 for some poses and things. But their original concepts, I'm going to send them to you personally so you can see. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna say that. I might be doing a giveaway, so you might want to follow me because officially the book is a year old. I have sold officially 500 copies. So,
you need this sound right. Yeah. Say that again. say that one more time. Take 2.
It's been a year since the book has been out, and I have officially sold 500 copies.
That sound just made me want to fight somebody. I don't know why. I just want to fight.
I mean, it's a fight theme. It's a fight song. Come on now.
But man, this is awesome, man. Like I said, another Blerd that's doing some amazing things in the community. Follow him, man. He's like, we got it. It's here. We got a novel. Like before we was talking, he said he want to see this as a live action. He want to see it as a series. He want to see it as a movie. Cosplay the characters that you see on this title. Could ever get people concerned like, what? Oh, this is a Power Ranger? No, it's a character from Celestial Elementals. It's a novel book created by a Black man. You need to check it out. This is what I'm cosplaying as because it is awesome. The storytelling, the plot, everything is beautiful with it. I'm just gonna tell you that first because, like, I really need to get my copy. Like seriously, like because I sent you my address. So.
I got you. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I got you. It's gonna go out tomorrow. I got you.
You should be driving to the post office. But it's cool. It's cool though, you know.
I got you.
I can do the audio book. But bro, this is awesome. Like, and then you said you're gonna be working on the second one, correct?
Working on it now. I'm at 36,000 words. I got about 20K more to go.
Yeah. 36,000 words. Y'all know how many pages that is?
177 so far. So it's actually kind of short.
I didn't really mean to say the pages, but damn, thank you though. I mean, that's that University of Alabama teaching. I swear it is. University of Alabama. Oh, we're gonna tell you how to break it down to let people know how many books, how many pages. We're gonna break it down.
Or I set up the page size on pages. So and I put the number at the bottom, so it accurately tells me what number I'm on.
I was trying to give you praise. You just ruined a surprise then. Okay, but yeah, see what he did.
I want to be honest.
I have to ask you a question. Are you ready for this question before we end this awesome interview?
Okay, I'm ready.
Would you like to play a game?
Let's go.
All right. So everybody, you know, I like to play games with with the person I'm interviewing just to have some fun. And if y'all want to chime in, you can help at this time. The game we're going to be playing is called Questions. You will have to answer 5 questions. That's 5 questions. Now, in this, you got 2 lifelines. It used to be 3. I'll take it down to 2. You got 2 lifelines. If you cannot answer these questions, the people that are viewing right now, you can ask for their help. But to use your lifeline, you have to say the magic anime word, which is
Nani?
Nani, to activate your lifeline. Now, there's people that's watching on your end, there's people that's watching on my end. They cannot. I repeat, because some of y'all like to cheat when y'all play Uno. You cannot give him the answer before he answers the question. If you put the answer before he gives it, you will hear this sound. Because this will be his sound. Y'all made it happen. This will be his sound.
You lose.
And you and Jamal go hands. I'm gonna be sitting back and watching because I explained the rules. So I said, you cheated, man. You should have let them got that smoke like everybody else. So, do you understand the game? Are you ready to play?
I do. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me.
All right, everybody. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna set everything up and we'll be back with questions. And we're back. We're back. That was the Black Cosplayer photo shoot at KimiCon 2025, the startup. So next year, I'm expecting a lot of more people to turn out for it. And I'm going to name y'all the class of 2026. Title at the bottom. I don't know what it is, but that was the startup. It was a great turnout to all the amazing Alabama Black cosplayers. Y'all are awesome. You was amazing. So thank y'all for making that happen. And now it's time to get serious. It's game time. All right. Jamal, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. Let's get it with the first question. Everything will be focused on you. You know what? Let me do this. Let's get some. Okay, not like that. That's too playful. Nope, not that. Nope, not that. God damn it. Wait. There we go. All right. Are you ready for the first question?
Let's go.
First question. If YES spells yes, what does EYES spells?
EYES?
Mm-hmm. If YES spells yes, what does EYES spells?
Eyes.
Is that your final answer?
EYES? Eyes.
We off to a good start. Are you ready for question number 2?
I am.
All right. Question number 2. Which state has the largest population? Is it Chicago, LA, or Miami?
You said which state?
Which state has the largest population? Chicago, LA, or Miami?
None of those are states.
There we go. Hey, we got 2
Hey.
wins. We 2-0.
Okay.
All right. Question number 3. Name. Well, shit, we might have to change that because somebody wanna. You know what? No, we good. Okay. Name all 5 oceans before it was changed? Name all 5 oceans.
There were only there's only 4 oceans.
There's 5.
There's 5.
Yep. Name me 5 oceans, and you still have a lifeline.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Atlantic,
That's 1,
Pacific,
2,
Indian,
3,
Arctic,
4.
Antarctic.
You said Antarctic. You got the right, but that's still 4. You got Pacific, Atlantic, Antarctic, Indian. There's one more.
Oh, they changed. Then they changed the name for the Antarctic.
No. You said the right. That's one of the answers. You got one more. That's correct.
Wait, Atlantic, Pacific,
1, 2,
Indian,
3,
Arctic,
4.
Antarctic.
Is that your final answer?
No, because I think they changed Antarctic to a different. Final answer.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear the answer?
Was it Southern?
God damn it, boy.
I knew it. But I didn't know it was official. I heard they were doing it. I didn't know it was official.
So what's the record? What's the record? Where we at? 2 and 1?
Yeah.
3 and 1? 2 and 1?
2 and 1.
All right. Question number 4. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Question number 4. What 2 colors makes blue?
No 2 colors make blue. It's a primary color.
All right. There we go. All right. The last question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Last question. Let's make this a good one. Make this a good one. No, that'd be too old. That'd be too easy. That'd be too easy for somebody like him. Can't do that. People to you.
It's hard, y'all. I'm scared.
All right, here we go. Question number 5. What does NAACP stand for?
National Association for the Advancement of Colored People.
That was good. Clap it up, clap it up for him. That was good. So 4 and 1, which is pretty good. Pretty good. 4 and 1.
Woohoo!
So you can keep the 4 and 1 record, or you can clear the board if you want this mystery question. The choice is yours. Deal or no deal?
Deal.
So we going for it?
We're going for it.
All right, then.
I'm a risk taker. Let's go.
All right, here we go. For all the marbles. Bonus question. If donuts cost 12 cents a dozen, how much does 100 donuts cost?
12 cents a dozen.
Mm-hmm.
I get time to calculate.
Go ahead.
Okay. 12 cents a dozen. How much are 100 donuts?
Mm-hmm. How much does 100 donuts cost? This game is brought to you by War Stop Hip Hop Questions. Y'all watch the video. It's funny.
It's really funny. I know what we're talking about. $12 cents a dozen.
Mm-hmm.
And 100 donuts.
100 donuts.
12 cents. Ooh, $1 for 100 donuts?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That was it. My boy got it.
Hey!
5-5. That's what I'm talking about. He got it, people. This was amazing.
Hey!
And, bro, thank you. Was that fun?
That was great. I loved it.
So, bro,
You had me
I
with
really
that. I was like, damn, I know. I think they changed the name of the Antarctic to the Southern. I wasn't sure. It's been so long since I've been in history school.
Because I had to catch myself. I was like, wait, no, did he change that? I say, no, it's the Gulf of Mexico, so we good. Now it's the Gulf of America, even though. Big moves. Yeah.
Sure. Sure, Jan.
Well, bro, this was amazing, man. Thank you for coming on, bro. I'm proud of you, man. Like I said, you're doing big things, man. I can't wait to get the topic.
Oh, it's coming soon. Don't worry about it. I got you. And thank you for having me. Like, this is an amazing platform you've made. Like, and I love everything you're working toward and working on. So
thank you. I appreciate that. You know, some people saying, "Oh, you just doing the clout." I'm really not. No, I'm not. I'm just putting on for my black people. That's what
exactly.
That's really what we need. But man, at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and let you, plug yourself, shout yourself out, let people know where they can find your amazing novel, and also before we end, give the good people words of encouragement. It's all on you.
All right. So you can find me on Instagram at _SenseiJ. That's _SENSEIJAY. You can also use that on Twitter and find me over there too. The Celestial Elemental stuff will be linked to all those things. You can, if you want to purchase the book, it is on tcebooks.com. tcebooks.com. You can purchase it. It's available right now. Like I said, it's It's on Amazon, Apple Books, Barnes and Noble, and every which way you can get to that audiobook. If you have Spotify, you can stream it on Spotify. It's on Spotify right now. And just some words of encouragement for y'all, man. Just keep going. Just keep pushing through. I know right now everything just seems very uncertain. I know right now everything's just so has you very anxious and depressed. If you're feeling that way, try to keep your head up as much as you can. Seek mental help if you need it, and stay steadfast and hold on to your family and friends that support you and love you and want to see you thrive. Those are the ones who are going to hold you and lift you up, and you do the same for them. That is all I got. And I love y'all, and I appreciate anybody who's watching, who took the time to sit here with me and Skip for an hour. It's greatly appreciated, and I love y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy the book if you buy it. That's all I got.
There it is. There it is. There it is. And people, like I say, thank y'all for tuning in. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, Blerd Over wouldn't be Blerd Over without y'all. I always say this: y'all make the community what it is. Nothing doesn't move in this community without y'all. I feel truly blessed. Thank y'all for supporting, showing love. We're gonna keep going for y'all, like y'all keep going. Y'all keep going for us. We're gonna go for y'all even harder. So at this time,
Fighting that little beast made me start thinking about the animals I left behind on the island, and so I let my guard down.
I'm Blerd Over. Thank you for tuning in and checking out my boy Jamar, aka the author of Celestial Elementals. Y'all go check it out. Get the book, cosplay the characters, support this brother. And at this time, WTW, what's the word said with me? UNITY. What does that spell? Unity.
Unity.
And next time, I'm gonna see you on Being a Blerd. Be out, peace, and next time.
Who's out to the good bros?
Oh, wait. Blue, bye.
You know.
How we done? Bye.
Do you want a little help?
Don't worry about me. Fighting that little beast made me start thinking about the animals I left behind on the island, and so I let my guard down. Now to fight like I mean it.
All right.